Hello there. Today I'm going to be introducing you to a game by the name of Mark of the Ninja. This game is around a month old or so. At least the PC version is. I believe the Xbox version was released before that. The game, first off, looks pretty incredible. With a very similar art vibe to Shank, it is put in a ninja kind of art style. The whole world is pretty good looking and pretty in depth. The story is interesting enough to keep you into the game, although to be honest, I've only really been giving it part of my attention, as the gameplay is what really shines in this title. It's a refreshing take on the stealth genre. In the game, you'll be given certain levels to go through, completing certain tasks. You'll have a point A and a point B, but the game is not fully linear in that you can get to point B in a few different ways, in a few different paths, and with a few different playstyles. First off, there's simply different paths. You can go in through the main door, or you can climb up the wall and in through the ventilation. Then there's different ways to take out enemies. Oftentimes you can avoid them altogether. Other times you can take them out. Hopefully you'll do it silently. Those two options are the ones that the game can reward you for in the end. It rewards you with its point system. The system awards points at the end of a level based on what you do, and it gives you a lettered rank based on your score. You get points for doing certain kinds of kills, as well as for hiding bodies and a variety of other things. You lose points whenever you're detected or set out an alarm off or anything that is inherently unstealthy. Then you have a big bonus if you get through the whole thing without killing anyone. That leads to two different ways to approach a level altogether, and possibly that means two playthroughs. Replayability is always good, and if you can do a non-violent playthrough and a lethal playthrough, then that is perfect and it's fine by me. All the game's mechanics support this. There are various special items that get unlocked. So far, I have a knife that can be used to shoot light sources, for example, and other things in the environment as well, in order to solve the kind of puzzles inherent in the whole stealth scenario. The other item I have unlocked is a bomb that will distract enemies for a second maybe, in order to do what you need to do, in order to get a kill off, or get to your next hiding place, etc. Combat itself is fully physical and done with a fist. Your knives, I believe, do not do any actual damage, although they may be able to stun an enemy. But when you're in combat, you're going to be doing fist fighting, and you have a sword, but for some reason it only gets used in killing blows. I guess it was explained in the story. It's because of the tradition of the ninja to only use that holy sword for killing. But that's not important. You get some combos off on a guy, get him down, and then time your killing blows right in order to get a perfect kill. And the better kill you get off, you get more points. If you do an unclean kill, you get less points. And if your kill is detected by an enemy, you lose all the points for it. So it's always good to hide bodies if there's other guards around. It is possible to do outright combat if you really want to, but it's really hard and you lose points for it. So if you want a game where you can come in and hack and slash, beat up everyone, this isn't really a game for you. This is a stealth game, and it rewards stealthy action. Generally, a couple shots will get you killed, so once you have alerted a guard, then you'll want to get out of the way as soon as possible. There's actually a few different states of alertness in guards. The first is just the calm and bored state that any guard would be in. And the second is just a generally alert state they might go into if they hear a sound. And then there is the fully alert stage where they'll be chasing after you, and that'll be triggered whenever you are fully seen by someone in the light, or if you set an alarm off maybe. After a while of you being hidden and then being in stage 3, you will be put back, they will be put back into stage 2, where they're still a little bit alert, but they're no longer actively chasing you. In the end, it's all quite logical. You know, something I really like about Mark of the Ninja is the whole way information is given to you. There's always going to be visual cues for all the sound you make, as well as the light just shows quite easily whether you're in it or not. Everything is just there in front of you and straightforward. So if you get detected, if you die, it is really your fault. And that is always good, and that is always the kind of difficulty you want in a game. Of course, as it does have the ranking system, which I've already mentioned, the base difficulty isn't that high, which is a plus because not everyone wants the game to be tough as nails, but getting an S rank in a given level will be a stealthy challenge for you to do. The game also has a few optional things. I've already mentioned multiple paths to point B, but there will also be the occasional point C or pit stop C, which will actually often have lore for you to read and just additional information on the story. Overall, the game demonstrates excellent difficulty as well as completely amazing in-depth stealth action. It caters to different kinds of players as well as they enjoy the stealth game that it is, while wrapping it all in a coat of stylized visuals and a pretty cool ninja story. That's about all. I totally recommend this game. It's available on Steam for 15 bucks. If I look right now, it is actually on sale. By the time this video goes out, I'm not sure if it still will be, but it is totally worth 15 bucks for anyone interested in a cool 2D stealth title. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like to see more variety gaming content, you can subscribe to my channel. I've been Maple Legends, and I will see you next time.